I just got out of a meeting with the new founder and I saved him $5,000 that he was about to drop on filing a provisional patent. This is literally the third founder that I met this month alone and who wanted to burn cash on a patent. So I feel like I have to share this with you guys. For context, I'm a two-time founder, one in hardware, another one in software, and sold both company. My first company was in the technology licensing space. I have 6 utility patents under my belt. I have successfully licensed the technology to multiple publicly traded companies. So as someone who has actually done it as a startup founder, I'm telling you, just don't file the patent. Here's the math your lawyer won't tell you until you start pressing them. A rule of thumb that my lawyer gave me was to budget around $50,000 for the lifetime of a patent just for the US protection. If you want international protection, then you have to add about $30,000 per country. So for my first company, protecting our single IP in just about 4 to 5 main countries just meant that it was costing me about $200,000 per patent. And now what's worse about it is that $200,000 that you just dropped literally buys you a piece of paper that gives you the right to sue someone. If a big competitor copies you, you likely will enter into a lawsuit. And if you haven't been in one, a lawsuit is a game of attrition, which means that big companies have the budget to bleed you dry. As a startup, you will run out of money long before you ever get to a settlement. Lawyers won't tell you this because they get paid by the hour. They're incentivized to get you hooked into the system. So what I advise my founder is that unless you're building deep tech like, I don't know, a new pharmaceutical drug, patenting early is usually a mistake. Even companies like Coca-Cola or KFC really rely on trade secrets, not patents, because filing a patent actually reveals your recipe to the world. And for the majority of the cases, it's not really worth it. Not to mention the cost associated with actually filing it or even protecting it. All that to say, really stop obsessing over protecting the technology, because in today's market, the how is really easy to copy. The who, like your brand reputation and your trademark, is the only thing that's going to keep you defensible. So save that patent money, spend it on building the traction instead, and that's going to protect you better than any of the IP that you're going to be filing.